Hi guys, Tugu here with a new video, and this video will be a video about Mistweaver, but also a video about how to gear and learn to play as fast as you can. We are queued for BGs, but the reason is we don't have the eye level yet for solo shuffle. This is my Mistweaver, which is basically going to be a pretty big Fistweaving Mistweaver, but I'm going to not be focusing only about Fistweaving because we don't want to Fistweave with casters in your team. I prefer to stand a bit laid back and heal whenever I have casters in my team, and whenever I have melees I would then Fistweave, so I will have two sets of gear. Now we have uncapped conquest points, so now we can earn as many conquest points as you can. Honor points are super easy to get with just BGs, even also just skirmishes. Once you have solo shuffle, you can just solo shuffle your way to having gear. Pretty much all the gear I have right now, I'm going to show you. You can basically buy everything from the auction house. So what I did is pretty much, I'm going to lower this sound, excuse me. This is also a very good tactic for solo shuffle. If you play other games, put your effects at maximum, put your sound in background on, so you can actually just alt tab and you will hear the sound, and then you can just play the game. Your second game, try to reduce the sound to 0 so you can always hear the cue pop, and then you can just play whenever it pops, right? So especially if you don't have a second monitor. But what you want to do first and foremost, sorry, so if you want to, what you want to do is actually just write here crimson above, and you're going to, excuse me, you're going to go to armor, and you're going to the set you want, like leather. I'm a Mistweaver, you go for leather, and you buy everything you can. It's really cheap, guys. It just should cost like around 25k, maybe 30k if you want to go also for the trinkets, because that's quite expensive. But really, you just take anything. It doesn't really matter if the gear is not perfect, because I don't have verse mastery on everything, because again, or you have verse something, but like not the ideal stat, like for example crit. I tried to not go for mastery since we are like Fistweaving, but I went for crit verse, and sometimes crit haste, and sometimes haste verse whenever I could. And what you're gonna do is also with miscellaneous, you go there, type crimson, and you're just going to buy the emblem or the alacrity one, which is the proc, or you go for medallion, of course, for your trinket, because that's very important in PvP. So you don't need to grind for trinkets and such, although if you want to go for a higher eye level, you should go for the easier pieces to buy and the lower pieces honor wise to buy, so you can actually just artificially augment your PvP item level. So it's a very good thing to go for. So you buy every single piece, and then you are good to go. Your weapon cannot be bought, but what you can do is basically get some honor from your BGs or your mains, because you have like sometimes the tokens, the honor tokens you can send to your alts. You can do that as well, and yeah, it's very efficient to just queue up a BG, try to do your dailies, maybe world PvP if you really want the world PvP set. Although myself, I'm not really chasing that anymore since conquest is uncapped. This gear is just not the best. Of course, if you're going for specific pieces that have wants some specific stats, like for example, you want chase mastery, you don't have mastery on honor or conquest gear, generally you also have that here, and you will then have the better stats. But you should just try to get as high as possible eye level wise, so you can be on an even player field. Now, I will say this: if you're on the crafting gear and you're facing people that have conquest gear, the gap is very big. But if you have full honor gear and you're facing versus someone that has full conquest gear, the gap is a bit less, and it is noticeable, but it is not like impossible to win. It's like a 10% difference, more or less, like also HP wise, also everything. Um, you do notice it, but again, you're going to have a conquest farm pretty fast, and honor farm pretty fast. Now, I'm very new at Mistweaver, guys. I'm going to make a series on how to improve, and also just like zero to hero healing wise. I never played Mistweaver, so it's very new for me, or at least not this style of Mistweaver, and I was never really good on it. So now I want to improve on it because it's very fun. I played a bit of Fistweaving in BGs, very fun as well. Although whenever someone like 10 guys are actually focusing you, you're probably dead. But again, it's a way how you can improve in the game by just being normalized with the keybinds you're using, but also just how to heal or how to deal damage and your rotation and such. Now, as a Mistweaver, what I try to do is actually just watch Mistweaver videos. That's a way how you can improve the game. You can watch Mystical the Monk, for example, or me in the future. Hopefully, I could be a reference to Mistweaving, but for right now, not really. But if you want to enjoy the ride and try to make me learn Mistweaver a bit faster too, but also just in general, if you want to enjoy like a good zero to hero playstyle, something like that. I'm not going to call that in the title because people are not like really clicking on videos of zero to hero, but you will see that we are doing a progression video or progression series with my Mistweaver, and make it as high as possible, because again, healing is not really my main role. My main role is still DPS. I'm 2.7k with my warlock, destruction warlock, and I want to try to reach elite on my Mistweaver as well. Now the choice about Night Elf, I did choose Night Elf because I was Orc. I faction changed into Alliance, and then I could have chosen Night Elf. I really like Shadow Melt. By the way, I also need to bind it. I really like Shadow Melt. It is a very good ability to actually use to outplay people, but also just negate damage or negate CC, which is super important as well. And why Mistweaver? Because again, I had multiple choices in healer. I think Mistweaver giving you the playstyle of Fistweaving, and also just the Mistweaving thing, which is basically like soothing mist, healing, and trying to fake cast and such, is appealing to me. So you have two playstyles for two different situations. If you're playing with casters, you can actually play from afar and not get kicked, because people are going to kick your DPSs. And if they do kick you, again, you're from afar, so they will have to overreach you to actually get a kill or get anything. So now we have a bit of gameplay. I want to show you a bit of Fistweaving. It's not going to be high level. I will make mistakes. I will overextend, but I really like what I'm doing actually. I'm going to play with Revival, because there again, I really like playing Revival in BGs. In, I would say, arenas, you have the choice to play Restoral, because whenever you're stunned, at least you will have a heal. But you should remember, if you want to like remove all magical effects, you have to need Revival. But the Peaceweaving part is for Revival and Restoral. So basically you will immune everything incoming from magical damage and harmful effects, but it will not clear magical effects. So it means you cannot use Revival to clear, let's say, a Freezing Trap, or a Unstable Affliction, or a Vampiric Touch, for example. So that's not going to immune. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the journey. Like I said, this is a fresh tune. Basically, I bought everything. I bought the weapon with the tokens. Excuse me. And it's fast. I think again, I've grinded a bit of BGs. I already got 3k honor. I didn't buy anything to actually show you guys from where I'm coming from, but with 3k I can basically buy 4 big pieces or multiple like lower cost pieces. So I can have like 6 off pieces, pretty much bracers, double ring, maybe a trinket, a neck, and maybe a belt or something like that, right? Or a cape or cloak. So you have multiple ways to actually get your eye level very fast, very high. And I think anyone that is saying, look, it's very hard to get gear and such, they don't know how it was before back then. If you are in Wrath of the Lich King, that's a grind for gear. If you are in Cataclysm, also a grind for gear. Although people really liked it, though, I may say. But okay, let's play. Let's have fun. And yeah, I mean, again, I need to put revival on my boss. Um, Now let's see if we are going to be capable of healing everyone. Now, they will focus me pretty much. What you want to do is actually just blackout kick. Blackout kick is pretty much like Tiger Bomb, blackout kick, and you can pretty much heal everyone. Now, in a BG, again, you have multiple targets to heal, which is a bit unfortunate. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, wrong keybind. Now I changed my spear hand strike to X instead of T, and I pressed my soothing mist with enveloping mist. But wrong keybind. We're going to get our asses handed here, but I think it's going to be very fun anyways. Even if we are going to get wrecked, I think it's a good learning process. And now he's just running away. It's also a monk. And we're dead. I think the BG is pretty over already. We getting wrecked, guys. Like I'm the only healer with the disc priest, but the disc priest is not really healing much. At least it seems. Oh, feared. That's unfortunate. Gonna heal people now. Gonna slap the pet so I can keep on healing. Okay, kill them. You see, the healing is very nice. If you're like focusing on blackout kicks, the healing itself is very nice. You get a lot of procs as well. It also cleaves whenever you are in the stomp. That's also very nice. I'm gonna stomp right here. That's a kill. I'm gonna try to bait some kicks. I'm gonna stomp here. Yeah, I'm gonna stomp again. Keep on the move. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna do Shiji. Stomping again. Using an enveloping. I'm stunned, but I use my cocoon just in time. Stomping again. Just fish procs from the stomp and you're pretty much good to go. Again, try to blackout kick to have reliable heals. Of course, Rising Sun Kick is the thing that is going to make you heal for a lot. But I mean, you want to weave blackout kicks like every now and then to just try to heal people. You see that the warriors are not taking any damage, right? So that's just a fantastic thing. And you see my healing, I did 2 million healing while fighting, and I did a lot of damage as well. So I'm going to do this. Where is he? Alright, he's there. I'm gonna pop Gigi. Like, the damage is so good, man. For what I'm doing, the heals that I'm producing and just the heal, like, hey, we are actually winning. That's actually cool. I'm gonna slow him. Don't know why I did that, but whatever. I kicked him. That's also super good from for having a kick as a healer. I think it's like fantastic. It gives you like a like more or less depth into how you're doing your damage and such. I'm going to revival here, immuning. Nice, thank you. Going back in. Kicked him. Let's kill him. Stunning him. Easy. I'm stunned, and now it is me dying. Oof, 200k. So basically, Mistweavers being stunned is the most horrible thing that can happen. But I have 7 million healing done, which is competitive with the other Mistweaver that is actually a casting Mistweaver, and I have 2.1 million damage. You see that on the damage boards, we are out DPSing Shadow Priests, we are out DPSing a lot of like also just melees like a warrior here, here a hunter, and it is a BG. So again, it's not representative to the actual skill that can be produced. I would say from our friends. But I think, oh, never mind, man. He got. Well, kill him. Let's go. Gonna heal. And what's good about the cleave is that it is going to heal much better as well. Whenever you are inside. Alright, you're annoying. That's unfortunate. I didn't have my stomp. Fatality stomp is super important to get actually like multiple tiger palms. So whenever you're doing a fatality stomp, you actually tiger palm 2 times. So you get like a two times the stacks for the blackout kick. Well, I'm getting wrecked here. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. So the warrior, he destroyed me, man. Look at this. But I have no gear, by the way, so my verse is very low as well. And yeah, I think as a whole, Fistweaving is very fun. So if you're looking for a healer that is actually like, you can see it as a DPS, to be honest. Look, that's the warrior that actually killed me, man. Come here, man. Now I'm ready. I have my Phalanx Stomp, I have everything. I have multiple procs as well, or you have to run. But not from me. Look at this. Killed. Gonna kick him. I don't know why he's hardcasting the gateway. I'm stunned. Should be alright. I'm gonna heal myself with this. With Everlumping Mist, and then we can go back to ooh, okay, I'm gonna pop my CDs, man. Weird. I'm surviving the warrior, man. It's mine. Come here. I'm chasing you. And look, in BGs, I'm not really actively trying to win. I know it's very annoying, but I try to have fun, man. Again, I'm trying to learn my rotation to be seamless. Again, I'm watching still my keybinds and my abilities because for me it's still very new Mistweaving. Especially like Fistweaving. It's a lot like watching HPs, see if what you're doing is actually having meaningful damage and healing. So I have not made, but I have found a weak aura for ancient teachings of the monastery, which is basically the fist weaving thing that makes you heal whenever you are hitting people, which is super important. That's a very important weak aura. You see on the side, next to the HP bars from my allies, I get like a proc. I know that now I can just fist weave without any problem. And yeah, again, very important to stomp here. Again, try to hit as many people as you can. Try to always blackout kick whenever you feel like you're in problems. Now I'm in problems, I will just run away and heal myself. Of course, the healing from Soothing Mist is very, very underwhelming. So you should also notice that it is always going to be very bad to use healing from that. Now, I think I'm dead here. Maybe not. I'm dead. Yep. But so casting abilities on this particular build is not feeling good. But that's normal because it's not made for that. Now we all need to go on the last card. If we go here, we should win. If the horde is going there, though, we lose 100%. I'm going to stop them all. Like, there's no point. Wonder if I can stop them in time. Kicked him, and he should be dead. Stun them. And we won. GG's. So it started very badly, but again, you see that my healing 12 million. I was top healer. Okay, the Mistweaver just left, but I was top healer of the actual BG. Ahead of one Disc Priest, two Disc Priest, Warlock. Let's see, the healing from the whole Warlocks is actually very, very good as well. But you also see the damage, like, I'm out damaging some people. Of course, they were not very well geared, but it's always nice to feel like you have some kind of agency whenever you're playing a healer. I think that's the thing that Blizzard needs to go for. Having healers, the possibility to do damage and to participate in kills. Resto Druid having Feral Affinity or Balanced Affinity actually mattering. I would even give Starfall to healers because it would make them actually feel like they're doing damage or anything, right? I would give, like, for example, again, this priest very good, but Holy Priest, I would make their damaging ability like Smite or Holy Fire do a more damage to be actually noticeable whenever you're actually pressing it. Whenever you are actually pressing Holy Fire, you're just opening yourself to Holy Skull and also getting kicked, and also just not doing enough damage to actually participate into kills. And I would like to see every healer, the possibility to play a more aggressive build. But I hope that Blizzard actually notices that people actually want to do damage while healing and also healing while doing damage. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. We will try to get our Mistweaving skills up and try to do solo shuffle, get 2400. I don't know if it's going to be possible this season, but I'm going to try. The queues are very fast, so at least that there is that in comparison with my warlock, where the queues were mostly my main enemy. Again, thank you for the unending support, and we will catch each other very soon in the next video. Have a great day. Bye.